most of the way through that bag today. So before I come back, I gotta be most of the way through that bag again. So that's
You
what.
get most of the way, haul another one inside, and that way it's dry overnight.
Yeah. Well, I want to see how far I can get. I got my work cut out for me now. Ooh. Sorry about that. I'll turn these around. Well, this foam picks up the daylight nice. Frig! Oh, well, I wonder if I can get Wi-Fi across the road from the house. I'm sitting down just drinking and smoking because I am, oh Lord. Lord. Lordy. Holy moly, mother flying Flanagan. Frig. I got full Wi-Fi from the house. Oh, buddy. Lord, ton, fucking frig. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, wanna talk about. Can I get down here to the rocks without losing the service? Or my beer? There's the power pole. Oh, Lord Thunder. Here we go. Okay, I'm on flat ground. Check service. So, I gotta put a set of stools over here. I don't know what's on the bike. Murphy. Oh, what's happening? Aggravation. Holy shit. Oh no. Not now. Don't need the camera. You can go away. Get me back my Wi-Fi because Virgin Bill, go lay down. Ugh. There. Oh, I can like too hard. Maybe he's gonna Wait up the phone with an absolute clip out. Motion sickness awareness day. That's gonna be day. Does that work? Mint. Give me YouTube apps. In my beer. Way back. You guys are not drunk. I'm the ones that's supposed to be drunk. Let's have a look-see doodle. Oh, I should have did this for Halloween. I see what you put on a new... Yeah, Ronald? I know you did. Just give me a second. Okay, sweet. This here tonight has been an absolute fucking shit show. No, phone, why are you the way you were? Like, really, I don't understand. Don't freaking... I just wanted to open the message and read it. And you're already communicating for me. Like, does anyone else have this problem where shit's just doing its own stuff? Oh, by the way, I no longer have phone service. Okay, let me close the message. Thank you. Oh, one more. My friend, I haven't seen you. Well, chatting to you today. It was nice to hear from you. I see you got in the game in a little bit. It's a nice distraction. It is a nice distraction. I wonder, will it get dark enough for my phone pick up the lights on the other side of the bay for coastal constellations? It's not dark enough now. I'm done more. Down one more time for fishing if I have the time. Well, I'm sure my birthday is the last day. Usually salt and codfish down is the last day for that, or it used to be. You start in July, you finish till end of the first week in November normally. It's no longer an option unless you're a commercial fisherman. Oh yeah, outside in the tent. Under a tent, it's more like a top. Yes, that is the idea. Not had, you dumb phone. Has had a similar idea. Yes, I had a similar idea, but my tech is only was okay. So, come on, you know how to spell okay. It's like asking how to spell so. Brain, function brain, okay. Lord, one more, please forgive me. If your name had an E, I swear you're my cousin. I'm on mama's side. Percy did have a relatively large family. He was one of 17. And he just happened to be the fella in Inverness, but he's got like kids way out in the boonies of fucking BC, so. Oops. I'm going until one of these phones dies. Seven days from now. Come on. If you're going to spell days, at least spell it the other way. From now. Just another fantastic day in hashtag Nova Scotia summer. Someone says, not real, by the way. Well, my comment's going to be laughing my ass off. Son, have you been to Canadian flavored Florida? Before? No subscribers. Any videos? None. I'll be his first. Let's see if we can open up a dialogue. Killed my phone today. It's supposed to be 3 days from now, but I guess my mouth was too big to keep me going for any longer. I ain't kissing no ass. Except for when it pays my rent. And that's only because I work for him. Killed my today. Phone, dummy. Phone. Texting through, spell through backwards, buddy, through the Wi-Fi's. How does that even work? Hello to you, because I'm the other one watching me. This is just a place of absolute sheer nonsense. Oh, now it's just going to be you. I gotta watch my video to get that one more thing up. This is where I had everything working on the phone, and I was leaving the house. And as soon as I got out of eye shot at the house and crossed the road from where I live to where I work, which I'm really lucky about. I don't get a lot, but I'm lucky about that. It went from you have data to no more phone service at all. So, God bless Can of Dole, how we've become communal. Fucking hang the clowns like the maps on a wall. Leave them there until they fall. Salt truck going down the road, spreading salt. More pre-obsolescence bye-bye cars. There's no ice on the road. It's fucking 6 degrees now, or for us freedom unit loving fools, it would be 40. Thus the 2 coats, the hoodie, the 2 sweaters, 3 pairs of pants, and 2 pairs of socks. Brr. I'm used to living in North Cape Breton, where it's like, you know, it never gets under, like, you know, 27 degrees Fahrenheit, or like, you know, -5. But we get like feet of snow in a fall, in a week. And in a storm, we're like, well, you're digging your way out of a house. I miss that, because, you know, you weren't cold very often, because you're usually stuck digging or pushing. Snowstorm, blizzard, hurricane, same. Hurricane, snowstorm, same. Just 2 different forms of water. Hey Tom, how are you? Dark up there early? Yeah, well, right now it's 7 o'clock and it's been dark almost an hour. I'm a little further on the East Coast, in behind the big hills, right? So I don't get to watch the sunset like I do down home, where you can, well, this time of year it'd be like 8 o'clock and you still see the glow over the mountains. But here, all the tree, it breaks it up with all the trees, and it's not, well, one of these days I'll do a live down there. I'll have to do a live down there. But this is my post-Halloween. Ooh, ghost stories. Ha 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 ha. I should have done this day before yesterday. Oh, live on the tubes now. The tubes. I gotta spell tubes right, because there's 2 tubes. Fuck it. Tubes like boo. Tubes like boobs. Sorry, do I have to keep this PG? It's been a bad day for me, Tommy. Oh, but I had everything working off the one phone that has all the phone bills and everything, and it was doing the whole, hot spotting, where one phone feeds off the other phone. I get like 10 feet away from the house, and freaking shit shuts down. Like, I posted the live off of the phone, right? Like the live short thing. Just one of those days. Oh, you're in the comment jail too, bud? It's because you got my, you got the same thing I got there. We gotta be a little bit smarter about it. Like, we can be freedom of speech, but we gotta be smart with the freedom of speech. Or the speechdom of freedom. No, the speechdom of free. Now, I can't pronounce her name for the life of me. C-A-I-L. A-I-L. Ale. A-I-L-L. Ale. I won't want to say it hail, but it's not Gaelic. It's not Gaelic. It's not Gaelic. Hail. Hey Canuck, how are ya? What did YouTube put me in jail for? Or are you asking Tom what YouTube put him in jail for? I know why I got put in jail. Sharks have been in Nova Scotia for more than 100 years. I'm glad to see you on my side of the fence. I don't get big wigs like you in here very often. I had Safe Space Cafe in here and Windmore too there the other day, but I voiced a couple of opinions and I got shut down. So I'm going to try to wait for those until the end. Yeah, I got... Speaking of sharks, let's see if I can find how many sharks are in my neighborhood today. Let's go to the shark tracker. Sorry, Ronald, I'm going to put you on the back menu, man. I'm no bigwig. I just pretend to be one on the internet. God bless you. I'm not a marine biologist either, but I play one on the internet too. Speaking of the internet and marine biology, if you can see what I'm showing you, I'm not far from NS. And this is backwards, by the way. There's Cape Breton. Right? There's PEI. There's more sharks. Well, there's one down there by La Have. But if you look over here, there's one out there around a dragger around Big Island there. Or no, it's only halfway. Oh, that's a whale's tail. And then there's one, oh shoot, that's only out around Inverness or Shetty Camp. And there's one there just trying to get its way into the Vidor Lakes. Right? I think that stuff's kind of cool. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm reading all the recent comments. No, what did I do? Okay, no more touching that. I'm not gonna touch that no more. Go back to this phone. I'm not new. I'm not new at this. I'm still terrible. Okay, we're gonna go back to here and give me all the fresh comments. So I see a couple here that I missed. Tom. Someone was leaving a channel. Someone was leaving a channel of a friend. I told them, friend, I had my email, and they contacted me. I saw your email, Tom. I haven't read it yet, but I think me and you are on a similar wavelength. I gotta read that here in a bit. Oh, no, not removing comments. Stop touching. Making a video and came across your live stream. I thought I'd stop by and listen for a while. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much, Celtic Canuck. I actually kind of appreciate that. I'm terrible. Normally I'm splicing rope and doing dumb things where I don't talk much, but I guess I got a few beer here and I'm close to the house, and I was going to do this outside, but I could smoke outside and save my roommate the cancer. Before I refer to certain professionals as liars. Tom, crap, gotta work issue. Oh, best of luck, Tom. Be safe. And, you know, depending on the profession, oh, I gotta be careful with this. Give me a second. I gotta have a cigarette. I can drive and have a coffee now. It's not cold, dude. I got 2 t-shirts, an undershirt, a hoodie, a sweater, and a coat on, 2 pairs of pants, wool and regular cotton socks, boots, and I'm sitting underneath the roof tarp thing, sort of something or other. I don't know what it is. It was like $90. Oh, yeah, I gotta put bottle holders on the bike. No, I just came in from fishing there. Like, you should go have a boo with some of my other stuff if you got a minute. I'm not going to tell you go look at my stuff, review it or not. No, I don't care, but, you know, I was out fishing this morning, and it was beautiful. It was like, you know, golden sunrise and everything, and I seen a dog like around the full moon the other day, and it was like, shoot, it's going to snow. And I said it was going to snow before my birthday and possibly on Halloween. And I'm a day late. And I haven't looked at the forecast in a month. grandmother was crazy, but she was right. And, well, growing up in Cape Breton, I'd go skidooing in shorts, right? And it wasn't cold up there. Like, you had 3 or 4 feet of snow in the fall. And you go dig out the snowmobile. You go drive it around. And it'd throw heat at you from its 2-cycle, what it was. And go ripping around in that. But now that I've broken this hand a few times, here down in Halifax, it's cold down here. We don't get the snow because it's too cold down here. It sucks. But in the summertime, it's like 40 degrees on a regular. It's Florida-like. Tom had to go to work. I wonder if you're not freezing your ass off. Oh no, I'm covered. I got, as long as my inner body's warm, I can, and drinking alcohol. Like, you know, alcohol opens up the blood vessels, right? Keeps the outside, opens up to the extremities to the outside. As long as your core is warm, your extremities are warm. Drinking has its blessing and its curses. Don't know why they lobster fish in the winter down here. Well, it's long line all summer when it's nice. So you can be in your t-shirt and shorts doing the good stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Probably had a good time then. Taking a smoke and to break yourself. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, you're a fan of the dirt yourself too, eh? We're not too far from the same side of both leaves, eh? If you're ever in Cape Breton, you should take a little trip over to Mabu around Inverness County. You might find yourself a little bit of an interest. And maybe look along the beaten path. They are very much of the Irish. I love them all. They're all my family, most of them. Used to live 3 doors down from the Rankins. You know the ones. It was something to be drinking up on the hill, and you just listen to the valley, and then you just hear the old tunes coming. Oh, they just did it because they could, and someone just recorded them one day, and I think that's how they got famous. It's wild. Well, there was some snow here, and the salt truck just went down. Any snow out your way, Celtic? I shouldn't say Celtic, it's Celtic. Celtic enough. I should know how to say this right. Grandma just smoked me. Well, if you're ever out my way and you like a feed of fish, just stop on by. Hopefully I have a stash of stickers I can give you when you're by, so I can, whatever you want with them. I don't care if you throw them out the window and you don't. Well, actually I do. Give them to a homeless person at least. Don't litter. That's one thing I don't like is litter. I usually go out of my way to pull garbage out of the water. I say Celtic Canuck, but Celtic Canuck is the football team. Okay, well, my grandmother was very hot on being on her Gaelic, but I think Celtic might be, the way I'm saying it might be spelt a slightly different way. Oh no, no, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, Glasgow Celtics is my team. If I knew much about sports, I'd be like, okay, Glasgow Celtics. That for some reason I want to say rugby. I really do. But I'm probably wrong. It's probably football. And I don't mean like Yankee or Canadian football. I mean like what we call soccer. Oh yeah, I drank that beer. Oh, good thing there's 12 more. I won't be doing the live tomorrow because I got too much work. Oh God, thank you for not letting me break my bottle. Oh, there's only so many blessings in life, and I'm glad this is one of them. In this moment, I'm very glad this is one of them. And I'll tell you, when I'm knocking on the pearly gates, this is probably not going to be one of the blessings I'm thankful for. But no, hold on. Love the moment you're living, because this moment's going to be gone. Just enjoy it. Fuck, I don't want to think about it. I'm going to say it though, so it's off my chest. And only the people here right now are going to know it. And it's going to be me and you. Now, on my mother's side, there's a track record. Percy lived to be 55. He is my great-great-great-great-grandfather. He's some more. He was shanghaied, or shangnooned, or he was drunk in a pub, to grab him on a boat, woke up. Oh, on a fucking boat. Where the fuck are we? That's what happened to him. And that was World War One, long time pre-World War One. And he was like fucking 12. He comes home. They throw him off the boat down here, where I'm at now, currently. He wanders his happy ass all the way up to Cape Breton, where I grew up. Think about it, the world's really, really fucking small. Because guess where he ends up 5 years later? Back where he grew up. And he's walking across Normandy, and then Europe, and Germany, into Poland, against Russia. Right? That's and he was originally Kurdish of religion, right? Of that area. Anyways, he lived to be 55. His daughter lived to be 45. 44, 54. So, yeah, anyways, I'm going to work from my age up. My mother was 43. Her father was 42. Her grandfather was, no, and her, yeah. 45 was kind of the fucking honey number on my mother's side. It was the, like, 40, 50, like, that's the, and if I make it past 45, I'm golden, right? Well, I'm all by myself. Sorry about that. I went off on a tangent. Snow tires on today, but I can spend 5 months hitting the cold. More layers if you hate the cold. Scotland, and it's religious choice. If you're raised Protestant, you support Glasgow Rangers. And if you're raised Catholic, you support the Celtic. I chose Catholic because that's what my mother was forced to be baptized is, because I followed my mother's. But my father was actually Protestant United, and his father was United, and they were both united because of the Halifax explosion. That's where that came from. They're two sides of the same coin, if you know what I mean, but they were very different angles. Glasgow is your Celtic team. So okay, hold on. You just gave me all the information. Now I got. Let me get this straight. I actually care. I don't give a fuck about much, but you're here blowing up my thingy, and I'll be real with you, because I blow up your thingy when I do. I'm just a little impoverished right now. I'm sorry. If I had a bucket, give it to you. But I got stickers, and I want to make a shirt for you. I might copy a thingy you got there, and then just make a one-off shirt or flag, and just send it to you, and then specials. It's all yours. I don't want nothing from it. I just, I want to give you a gift. Okay. Snow tires. Yeah, Monday, snow tires. Okay, I read that. Okay, Scotland is a religious choice. And it's okay. In Scotland and in Tommy Long, you did not fail that bad in English class. Come on now. I'm tonguing me long, by the way. I'm We all good in there? We all good? Okay, we're good. Okay, let's make sense of this. In Scotland, it's a religious choice. If you're raised Protestant, you support Glasgow Rangers. If you're raised Catholic, you support Celtic. Okay, makes sense to a degree. My team is Glasgow. So oh, you're like my grandmother. No wonder I like you. I'm sad about what they did to the church over there. They had the two tallest steeples in Inverness, and then they forced them to take one down and make the other one lower because no one was allowed to be higher than the Catholic Church. Well, they were on opium while everyone else smoked weed and hemp. It makes sense. Take on what you will on that. I'm sorry if you're offended by that, but I kind of get a giggle at it because my grandmother, she was the only one that taught me to roll a joint. You know, I would love to get my mom's mom on here and do a live, but the odds of me getting there before she's canned is, I don't know. Next year, I'll get my sister Haley involved next year. She's, I got a story about her, and I want her to talk about it. There's always a track record record. I'm half Italian on my dad's side, Scottish on my mother's side, who has a bit of Swedish from way back. Okay, and okay, yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a little bit of Viking, right? I would love to have a little bit of Viking in my blood, but I'm kind of sure there's a little bit of indigenous, because if I looked at my mother's side, and I took my grandmother Terry Moore, my Nana Moore, and I dropped her off in a reserve, any random reserve, and I lived on many in Nova Scotia, north of Cancel. Like, spent some time in Sony, spent some time in Membertou, been around Wikakama, Wikamaway, there's Nyanza, there's Buludek. No, I fucked it up. Chapel Island in the English. Buludek. I spent 6 months learning how to say this, and it's the hardest one. Fubar. Sorry, Chapel Island residents in St. Peter's. I'm sorry. There might be one of you watching me. Odds are very unlikely. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, if you want food and fish and whatever, you come out on a boat ride, got you covered. Any of the reserves I mentioned. Most of you guys got your own thing going on, but you know, if you're down this way, hit me up. Just drop by and be like, hey man, boat ride? Boat ride. You got a sticker? I'll ask if you want to go on a boat ride. Well, what? I'm back down to the half Italian and my dad's half Scottish. Back to that. My father's side is half German, but not like the crazy German. Like we got the fuck out of there before shit got down German. But then again, on my mother's side, we were kind of Jewish. Like, you know, growing up and then learning about the World War One and then the World War Two. But between learning World War One and World War Two, I learned about my family history. And then my father was like, no more of that. Like, isn't history like extremely, like science is important, but science changes every day. History is fucking fact. That shit fucking happened, and that shit was fucking real. History, math, numero unos together, very important. Like, you can't fuck with that shit. You can't fuck with that shit. I'm sorry. You fuck with that shit, you're lying. 2 and 2 is 4. Don't give a fuck. 2 genders. Duh. Okay. And that 1.1.0 trillion% chance of a person being worth both, my brain is short-circuiting. Hermaphrodites, like marijuana plants, okay? There's female plants and there's male plants. And then there's that very small percentage that go both, right? And that happens in humans too. But you know, there's like 8 or 10 of them alive on the planet today. And they've either been castrated or sectioned already. Only one organ works. That's it. And then I see a special little class of I want attentions. Like, there's a hole for attention. Latch, like leech. Over the last fucking 10 years. That's what fucking happened. They took something that is real, that is true, that exists for an extremely impossibly minute amount of people. Like, it's a stupid few amount of people for the amount of people alive on the planet today. It's like, you know, 1 per race kind of thing, right? You know, for all of the white people, there might be 1. For all of the Asians across all of Eurasia, there might be 1. In all of Europe, there might be 1. In all of Africa, the continent, there might be 1. In Australia, no. That it's either decided it's a male or a female. It doesn't give a fuck whatever the fuck the doctor said. And then in South America, well, that didn't survive long enough to decide. Just my opinion, not a professional. Anyways, I gotta go back to the comments because I'm just sticking around and being an asshole right now. Sorry. Time for another dirt. Trailer Parks Boys were filmed when they did the lobster season. Like, the lobster fish is just across the bay from where I'm at, and I can show you where that was at, by the way. That's only for the special live watchers. Like, lives don't show anything else other than super special stuff. And Celtic Canuck, you are along with, oh, I really want to learn how to say her name, and I can't say her name. It's question. I promise I'll get back to your stuff, but if you can help me out with this Celtic, with this pronunciation of this, because I'm not a bright man or a smart man, but I'll accept help when I can get it, especially for when I ask for it and I'm not belittled. I know I'm not dumb. I know I'm not dumb, but I know I'm not smart either. But she spells her name C-A. Illeachh. And I don't even know what her last name is. It's just I'm focused on her first name because I know I can't say it right. And it drives me crazy because I want to be able to say it right. If you could help me out with that to the best of your abilities, I owe you 1,000,000 free feeds of fish. Hell, if I can find out where you're to, and if you're not too unreasonably far away, I will deliver for free. And if I can see you and shake your hand for a minute, I will personally drop it off. But that's if you like free fish. But if you want to help me out too, just to be nice, I'd also appreciate that. If not, I also understand because you are an extremely busy person. I'm just, grateful for your attention here on my shit show. Small world grandfather who fought against the Scottish in World War II. Okay, so yeah, you kind of understand where I'm coming from on that. I never asked for bucks. No, I know you never asked for bucks, but I felt like I had a few bucks I could spare, and I was going to give it to you because I like what you do. You do good work, and I want to support you. I really do. And once I get some money in the bank, I'm going to keep going towards supporting you. If I can't afford anybody else, I'm going to make sure you're getting it because you're doing good work. I've watched a lot of your content, and I've gotten in trouble for sharing some of it, but because of my the ads of my opinions, I got myself in a little bit of trouble. But the last time I got in trouble was basic science, right? Historically, sharks have been around here for thousands of years. I got a fucking 7-day banner on comments because I said sharks have been here longer than written history in Nova Scotia, and I go look up on DFO's page, and sharks have been around here for 300 years in recorded history and possibly longer, and I'm like, oh, I got paperwork here guaranteeing it on my door. You go look at one of my first 3 shorts, and you find the one of my family heritage. They've been catching sharks here since they started, and they've been here longer than that paperwork covers. Anyways, hey Big Ben, how are you? Oh Tom, how are you, bud? I've been in and out listening constantly. No worries. You do your thing, Celtic Canuck. I'll try to make as much noise in the background as possible that's half entertaining if I can, and ask and answer questions for other people. Just try to keep you, so you can just keep in your zone, right? I don't want to distract you too hard. Hard to say, sees. Celtic Canuck is Celtic. I'm sorry. I grew up in the Cabot Trail, and I listened to a lot. Oh God, I want to go back home because I'm losing that Irish heritage I have, being down here in the French and the English. Sorry. I gotta stop. The native heritage in the back is like beating on the back door, like, you're forgetting about me, you son of a bitch. Like, oh, I'm the essence of the melting pot. And I'm looking around at everything else going on in society, like, what in the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know, racism, what do you mean? Like, if I'm out in the sun more than 3 months of the year, I'm black all, well, not black, but, you know, I'm fucking not white. And anywhere's just covered by the sun, I'm pale as fuck. Who holds a suntan for 4 years? That's my question of the day. Who holds a suntan for 4 years? Like, if you're out in the sun for a day, no, out in the sun for a summer, and then you're inside for 4 years, and you come out, and you still look like when you went in. Just asking for a friend. I worked inside of a fish plant after working out I worked on a boat all the way from like 5 to 16 years old. I worked in a fish plant from like 18 to 19, 20 years old. And I looked the same as I went in. And then I went working out in the town, and I got asked for my status. I haven't seen a ray of sunlight in fucking 4 years at that point, right? And I'm like, I know member 2 is only over there, buddy, but I'm Irish Kurd. But then again, the Irish get into everybody's family. Historically speaking, just saying. Like, who's that comedian that talks about that? Oh, I missed Tom's comment. Sorry about that. The elevator. Oh, God. The elevator. Tom, all I can say is everyone all right after the elevator? That's all I can say. The elevators always having issues, quitting time. I worked in the Halifax shopping center. I was down here. I was getting $7.50 an hour working US, by the way. $7.50 an hour working in the Halifax shopping center, but I lost like $4.50 an hour in wages to tax and transfer. I don't know what you guys get down there, but that was also like, oh, brain fart. Oh, the wind's changed. That's what it is. It's not more easterly. That's why it's fucking cold. It's not being blocked by the house no more. Anyways, brain fart. Brain fart. Come on. $7.50 an hour. 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And then transferred over to Canadian. Well, let me start that cycle again. I went to get a job for the Halifax Shopping Center. It was an American company that was a janitor company, and they paid in US dollars. They paid $7.50 an hour US before duties and taxes. At the end of the 44-hour week, paid after 2 weeks of work, I made $275. Never again. Sorry. US money is good if it's cash. Way worse streams. Oh, I'm just trying to get past that 1 hour mark so I can get into the real wild stuff. Like, Tom wasn't here for this. Hey, Safe Spaces made it. You remember the last time you showed up just before the end of my stream, Safe Space? Celtic Canuck, I have way worse streams. I read that. Big Ben, hi. Celtic Canuck, Celtic Canuck. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say Celtic. Because the CC Celtic Canuck is just. I'm just glad someone watches them. Well, you know what? I'm going to do my best to make sure everyone tries to watch your lives, because my shit, C-H-I-T, is terrible. It was never good to start with. It's very opinionated, 100%. Or is it raw? No, I'll go with raw. Very, very, very raw. We'll soon do for another beer. Without getting into too much work, we have tons of variables that require tons of stuff. I don't know about others, but I'd rather hear real people. Hey man, Tom, I try to be as real as possible. And, you know, solenoids are cool, but, you know, manual valves are better unless they gotta go. And, okay, electronics makes sense, but there's gotta be a mechanical-ish way. You're here in the dark, you can't see me, there's safe space. I'm doing a Halloween special the day before Halloween and a week before my birthday. Well, someone decided to pull up in front of my house to do a phone call. I worked in a fish plant. Yeah, Tom, I worked in a few fish plants. I worked in a lobster plant, crab plant. Well, I worked in a lobster crab plant for Call Fisheries back in the day, making $1,000 a week. I was getting paid $9 an hour. My boss was getting paid $14 an hour, and I worked 2 hours more than him. Guess who got paid more by how much? He got $4 an hour, or $2 an hour more than I did, and he worked 2 less hours than I did. Who got paid more, and by how much? I'll wait for the guesses. Dude, this is gonna be good. Dude, that's high school, buddy. Dude, I was, well, to be honest, working for the $8.50 an hour, or the $7.50 an hour I was making, minus the Canadian US deductions that they made, because I don't know what the fuck they did, but I didn't make a pile of money. But I would be able to go in there at 11 o'clock and be done at 3, and they pay me until 7, because I do a couple of other extra jobs for them, and they let me go to my day job where I'd go work like 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. And I appreciated that, because I go make like $800 a week there, because they knew I was getting fragged in taxes. Oh, did I mention, by the way, I'm from Nova Scotia, and taxes is like 30 to 40%, and if you're a fisherman, your taxes is like 50 to 70%, and if you make $10,000 fishing and you don't spend it, they're taking like $4,500. So you got to go to a buyer and be like, here's my 5,000 pounds of fish, and you got to get the crew to take a share, and then you got to get them to take the bait out of it, or you're not making no money. And oh, by the way, I'm like 45 miles from Halifax. At least once a week. Well, no, they went down the road yesterday. And they went down the road the day before. And in the summer, they're steady going to Vegas Cove every day. 2, 3, 5 times a day. Like, I want to be a towboat. But you know, Cape Breton, you'd only like tow 2 boats in a lifetime. Down here, you're like towing 2 boats a day. Like, mackerel trapping, yeah, you tow like, you got 4 boats behind your boat, bud, and we're going to the mackerel trap, and I got 8 boats behind my boat, bud, and we're going to work. We're not towing fucking idiots. I'm sorry, I'm just, can't, gotta get this phone. What did you do? Where's the comments? Thank you. I want to be able to reply to all the people that want to watch my nonsense and my morosity. Morosity? No. Bear with me a moment. My lips are dry. Comment away. I'm bringing the phone with me. I got it. I need. Come on. There we go. Oh, Lord, that's bright. Lord, that's bright. What'd you say, Tommy? You freaking crazy, man. Y'all have fires like... Dude, it's snowing where there's fires. And there's fires being started in the snow. You don't think that's strange? Like, okay, the fires in the spring, okay, that was weird. But it's fucking snowing in the first day of November in Halifax. And, like, it's the coolest year on record. Except for the 4 days before the fire. I'm just an alcoholic and a cigarette smoker. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. What the fuck's that crazy son of a bitch's name? He used to be a wrestler. Jesse Ventura is my fan man. I'll be back. Amen. Shouldn't matter on the phone. Well, it's not too bad under here. Back with another beer. Oh, I guess Safe Days had some stuff to do. Oh, the beauty of the fish plant down here, where I grew up, Tom. I see that comment now under safe space. And yeah, no, the fish plant here was a teamwork effort. Everybody worked together. They all worked for their 18, 25 weeks, and then they all got paid by the fish plant, and they can all have their snowstorm season off, right? And every Canadian in the country pays into their snowstorm season, aka EI, unemployment insurance. Everyone pays into it by law. It's the biggest bank hold in Canada. How do you think Harper balanced the budget before the election? That pissed off a lot of the Atlantic Canadians, including the Quebecers. But there was still enough for everyone to be on EI for like fucking 10 years in the country. Like, EI still has enough money in the country for everyone to be on it, to be on unemployment for a year straight. Nobody working. Not a fucking soul. Right? But the country would collapse because there's nobody working and there's nothing being moved because this country no longer survives on metal or steel or any of that shit. Right? We make nothing here no more, and that's the fucking problem. The only people making stuff happen is the farmers and the fishermen. The farmers grow the food from nothing. The fishermen catch the food from nothing. The truckers ship the stuff that was grown and caught from nothing. Right? The farmers make the food, the truckers ship the food, the fishers bring the home back from other countries. Because no one eats food from the sea in our country anymore. It's only foreign countries sending us money. And fishers, when the fishery dies for sale, fishermen will still know how to eat. They'll still know how to grow their food, like their potatoes and their radishes and all of that stuff. They can still grow their gardens in a small scale for them and their family. Farmers will know how to grow their food for them and their family. Everybody else will be fucked. This is the reality check. Now we're after the reality. This is where shit gets real. Right? No one's watching. The hunters, they can get their food just like the fishermen can. They probably know how to grow the potatoes and their wheat just like the farmers do and the fishermen can. Right? Those who know how to live off the land. Wild edibles, this is a shout out to you. You are great. I found that weird mushroom growing on my wharf and you knew exactly what it was in like 15 minutes of being tagged in it. God bless you. Please give them a like and a follow and a sub. They're good peoples. I'll give anyone a shout out. That's good peoples. Tommy, you gotta do a deer cleaning. I don't know how to clean a deer. I've shot, killed, and helped drag out a few and quartered them up, but I've never been there for the bloody part. I'd absolutely love to see something like that. You get to be a biologist as well, my friend. Because you know a deer as good as some of my cousins do that won't show me the secrets, the tips, the tricks of the trade. And here, I'll show you where I'm at. My backyard, right? There's my house. Here's the tree. See that excavator? Normally the deer are right there at the dirt pile. And that's, you know, absolutely love to know how to do a deer right. He refused to enlist and made $600 a month and got married overseas. I wanted to enlist. I wanted to enlist. I was joining the Navy. I almost joined the Navy. I almost joined the Army too. They showed up at the door of my grandmother's place because that was the address. You want to talk about a bunch of grown men growing off scared. And I don't mean my mom's mom. I mean my father's mother, and she's a sweetheart. Normally she'll bake you a cake and say, God bless you. Or, what do they say in the South? What do they say in the South? Oh, bless you, dear? Is that what they say in the South? It's something very similar. It's pretty much just a very polite way of saying, go fuck yourself and die. Right? It's, but you wouldn't think it if you weren't aware of it. And like, Texas has a very, very, to me, it feels like grandma. It's like grandma's just saying, like, you know, shut up and lay down. Somebody from down there, please tell me, mention in the comments and badger me about how I'm so dumb. I should know this because it's an American thing and I'm not from there. I know most of the states, but the entire eastern seaboard from Florida, like north of North Carolina, east of, like, not Georgia, but Louisiana, right up to the Great Lakes is an absolute fucking mind-boggling thing. How in the fuck do you guys study that in school? It doesn't matter, we're after an hour. That's at 14%, okay. That's freaking crazy. Oh, the fires? I got to take a drive down to Jeff Ross and Sons Adventures, or Family Adventures place down that way. Like, I had to pick some rope up there. My father left down there. And man, up here the fires are bad. But compared to the fires down there, it was like someone's campfire just got like, it was just like, oops. That was a big brush fire over here. Down there, it was, wow. It was fucking devastating. Like, man, like, this place up here where I'm at got way too much fucking attention for way too freaking long, where the other place was on fire for months and months and months, and it got no attention until Tantalon caught fire. Like, Barrington Catch is flat. This fucking charcoal, the whole place. It's bad. Jeff is lucky. He's lucky he lives on an island. I miss my island. Sorry, islands. Because Cape Breton's made of 7. It's the land of 7 islands. It's a Viking Chinese settlage. Long before John Cabot. There's some controversial topics, eh? We ain't Spanish in Cape Breton. We ain't French. We ain't English. We ain't Indigenous. We're Chinese and Norwegian. Everybody else migrated from Halifax. And the natives didn't know Nova Scotia existed until they were brought here. And forced to live here because they came from the West. But nobody wants to fucking say that. I'm just gonna go back and light another cigarette. Yeah, I know I'm freaking crazy. What do you think of fish? You quit smoking, Tommy? You's the toughest son of a bitch I know. Because I've done heroin. I've quit that. I've done computers. And If cell phones don't count, I quit that. What cell phone's a computer in your hand, so it's a lie. Please be going to Halifax and not here. There's no airport around here. Please be a truck. It's a fire truck. Fire truck went up the road earlier. Not hard to tell I'm on edge. You want to know why I'm on edge? You look up French Village Harbor, Halifax, Dartmouth, Windmill Acrely intersection, and then put a nuclear radius on top of that. I want to go fishing and get the fuck out of here. I want to go back to Cape Breton. Especially if this shit's about to pop off. Especially if this shit's about to pop off. And it's not getting any chiller, man. It's not getting any chiller. Well, if you got a piece, Tommy, I wish you the best of luck. We gotta do a sports play on one of Bronco's next clips of Hollover and Sea Trials. Like I set it up there one day and then I got bannered real hard for a fucking week. Like it was a nasty one there at Hollover Inlet. I was like, hey Tommy, how do you feel the weather's like today? I think it's a great day for sea trials. I waited for you to come back, and the next thing you know, I had a banner on my list. Can't comment for 7 days. I was just like, dude, I was just trying to have fun. Fuck it. Hoover, have another drink, bait another hook. Throw the line again. But I think this here is going to peg the end near of what's going on there. Ooh. I'll call it Bulaban Falls. Translation to woman's mouth. So flowing waterfalls at the top looks like a woman's mouth, and the rest of the rocks and water flowing over looks like the relaxing woman's body. By the way, not my comment. Thank you so much. Knew it meant something. Oh, God, I have to pronounce your name. She's going to pop onto this here live one of these days and watch the entire thing. I had this feeling. And she's going to be like, that son of a bitch is trying. But she won't tell me how. And randomly, she will show up at my place. And she'll look me in my face. And call me my name. And I'll look at her knowing that I'm supposed to know her name. Knowing that I know their name. And I can't pronounce it. And I'm going to be like, how am I going to do this? Challenges. They're beautiful. I love them. And this one. This one is one of the greatest. I think I can get the last name, but I'm pretty sure that first name is not Celtic, or Celtic or Gaelic by any means. But focus. Focus. It won't focus. CAILL. Is there a silent letter in there? Like phonics. You are fucking letting me down. But phonics is only good for English. Planis. Now, I could pronounce that name right if I'm pronouncing it in English, but is the English the language of the name? Right? Things they don't teach you in school because they don't want you to know it because of the victors of history. The bipartisan, fair, and honest system was a fucking ploy. Only when I'm drunk do I realize the reality. Brandon Herrera, he just drinks and knows shit like Walmart. In the States, think about it. You want to take over Canada? Canadian Tires. Right? Think about it. You from Canada? What's Canadian Tire got? Only Canadians know what Canadian Tire got. If you're from America, you know exactly what Walmart got. Right? They're two sides of the same coin, owned by different people. Didn't expect that one coming, did you? Well, since no one's watching. I know nobody's watching. Because I'm the only one. Well, I'm not even watching me. So someone is watching. Lord, maybe I should go check in. But, ooh, I got an opinion about a few things. I gotta get this here back to the comments board. So, you know, maybe possibly I should look into making a few moderators in my doobly-doo. And if you get this far into this and you just comment M in the non-live comments and show up in the next live, that is absolutely going to be utterly random because my planning is terrible. And odds of me replying are not going to be very great. But when I do the live after that, I'm going to guarantee I'm going to keep note. And then if I see them in the comments section, I am definitely going to be pinging them off to let them have their say. And freedom of speech. Even if they're an asshole, but if they're spam, no thank you. Spam, get bang, bam. Not deletion, just limitation. They gotta chill the fuck out. Right? That's it, right? That's the thingy. Just, I don't want to turn down the comments thing, because I don't even want the 500 and, hold on. Holy crap. I was gonna say 508, but it's 534. What? What? Oh! YouTube's gonna be slamming ads on my garbage to bother all of you people. And I don't want no ads on my junk. You guys just like and comment. Don't subscribe. No subscribe. No. If you want to buy a shirt, go look. You want to buy a sticker, go look. You don't have to subscribe. Don't subscribe. Just like and comment. Just share it. No, I don't want to get monetized. And now that I'm over to 534, just like, share. That's it. If you think it's worth something learning, share it. If you don't think it's worth something learning, dislike it. Right? If you don't like it and then you dislike it, comment why you don't like it. That way I can reply. Because I want to talk to each and every person that's in all of my videos. I don't want this to get fucking crazy. I want to be under 500 subs. I want to be $4.99 cap, and I'm already 35 over. Holy crap. Look. Look. Why can't this pick this phone on phone? Alright, I tried this before and it's no fucking good. Well, just share it. You don't subscribe. Comment. Give your honest opinions. This is a place where nobody's gonna get banned for their comments. This is the most important part. This is a place of open and free discussion. There's no banning of comments because I allow all comments for open discussion. Because this is the place I want to have here on this tube. This is my channel. Open, free, and dialect. I have my opinions, and you have yours. We may not agree, but let's talk about it. Maybe we can hammer it out and agree on something. Maybe we can't agree. Doesn't mean we don't have to like each other. We probably like other things together in the same way, right? So we both like to eat. We both like food. There's a starting point. Have a good night.